That is going in the oven. Are we on?
No.
I think.
You're. I don't know. It says live on here for 20 seconds now.
Oh, cool. Welcome to Dinner and About Live. I don't know why you're not on there. Sometimes you got to hit that one and restart it. Or close it out. Sorry, technical difficulties every Friday night. We have no shortage of them.
Every Friday night.
Technical difficulties are as plentiful as this bread and this bacon right here. We have no shortage. Now I'm going. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
You ought to turn that up to a sound check real quick. Make sure that
Make
they
sure
can
we
hear
have
us.
sound.
Everything says green lights.
Everything says green.
Okay.
Check. I don't know. TV's probably.
Yeah, because you're connected up there.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. We're good. We're golden.
Yeah.
What do you have going? Come on into the shop, honey bunny.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got tonight. We're going easy as you can go, I guess. We're doing BLTs for the kids. So I'm gonna throw some bacon in the oven, slice up some fresh bread here and some tomatoes, and he's gonna take you out to a boat.
It's dinner and a boat, finally.
Amazingly.
It's 70 degrees outside.
And hopefully by the time he's done out there, the bacon will be done and I'll be assembling sandwiches.
And you won't start without us.
No, I won't start without you. I'll call you. I'll make sure I turn the mic off
I
first.
wouldn't start without you. Oh, no, you got to give me that mic.
Oh, for Owen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Owen's need a microphone.
I'll do that. That's fine.
Okay. Let's do some live action shots. That thing's going, right?
What thing?
The oven.
Yeah, the ovens are.
Hold on here. We'll get that. The bacon cam. Here's the bacon camera. And the bacon.
Yeah.
Smoked bacon in the oven. Okay. With that, we'll see you soon. Okay. Let's head out to the boat. Hi, Danny. Okay. Dinner and a boat. Finally, what this channel is supposed to be about. And for anybody wondering about the trucking, because see, the truck has a part in Dinner and a Boat. It's the light tower. Hey, look what I can run you. A microphone.
Go. I can be something.
You can be all of that.
Go, Dad.
There we go. Dinner and a Boat. Oh, using the lights from the semi for work lights for the boat.
Hey, you guys are gonna like this. I came home from school, and this is the only thing I've been working on, except for when the battery stud didn't work. Then I went out and went fishing in the fisher end, so I went fishing and caught fish. Anyways, replaced the coil from the Imperial Force boat that we got last year. Then the rotor and the cap, since the old cap from last year, we broke right off one side, so it's unusable on boats now since they have to be waterproof. Then also, what else did I do? Oh yeah, broke it free. I took the cap, took the took this off the top of the carburetor, got the gas can up here. When I had the coil and rotor out, I stuck the extension up here, wherever it is, in there, and I primed the engine of oil.
So the engine is primed and ready to roll over.
Yes, I already rolled over a little bit, but yeah. Then already brand new spark plugs in it. Cleaned out the holes. As you know, all the holes have been sitting with transmission fluid, eroding all the rust away. And yeah, we're just ready for Dad to get up here with his magical gas pouring into the carburetor abilities while I rolled over.
You know, and
Start it.
happiest son in the world.
Yeah.
Why don't you fly over the side and go turn on the water to the earmuffs?
So in case it does.
Just in case it might start.
I have high hopes it starts because it rolls over really strong.
Everybody remember this moment and that look.
Right?
Because that probably is not what it's going to look like.
I'm going to
When
go
we're
turn the
sitting there
water
eating.
on.
The look of defeat and demoralization.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I don't know about that.
You got to hate you. You just got to. The light's on. I'm waiting to hear water. The light's on. I hear water. We have water. We could go with the live water shot, but we're not. We're gonna take you guys down here into the boat.
Where I've littered it with tools.
Yeah, that's okay. And we're gonna go with the motor shot. Now, do you want to catch yourself on fire with gasoline, or you want me to?
I'll let you do it. You have more
Where did
experience.
Oh, there's the gasoline.
Nope, it's in here.
No, I don't want the can.
Oh.
I want the non-advertising. Yeah, great. Put flammable blow us to kingdom come things out of the boat.
Right?
Ow. We haven't timed the motor. Getting up here.
I mean, we got it on the...
Kicking the tripod. There. Okay.
You know what? Yeah, you don't need the flashlight.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't get down here because I'm probably going to regret this if it starts and I want to get away from the fire. Oh, well, I had it.
Well, I wanted you in it too.
I'm in it. I'm in it like ways I don't want to be. Like sitting on sockets.
Exactly.
Right.
There.
Boy. So, did you pour gas down this already?
A tiny bit.
Dick. You're a dick. Boy. We know that was straight number 1. The distributor turns this way. Did you leave it loose enough that I can
Nope.
retard it or advance it? You're a dick.
Well, you know, I just try to be.
Well, just,
The wrench is
Yeah.
probably under you. Nope. It's no, that's half inch. That's 9/16.
right.
I just had it. Probably done.
There's a socket. Here's one. I'll use this 1/2 inch.
Yeah, that one. That's what I was looking for.
Because you want to be able to turn this.
So you can retard it and advance it.
Right, so we get the timing right.
So it runs.
Right. How tight did you tighten it?
I didn't want it coming out. It has a pretty thick lock washer, so
Okay. Hey, what did you learn about electricity tonight, Owen?
it's fun and
Hey.
very efficient to see if you have spark.
He figured out the quick way to figure out whether we had spark or not tonight.
4 quick flashes.
Okay, I'm going to try and fill the... Quit shaking the boat. It's on land. We'll fill the float bowl.
So I have a question, Dad.
Nothing but answers.
I connected the throttle to the shifter up here, and I have it in.
Okay, the float bowl is full of fuel. Just trying to decide where I don't want that to. If this erupts in fire, I don't want to be holding a thing of gas.
I can hold it. I'm brave
Yep.
enough.
Now,
See
What?
that? Right there. Yep. It's finger tight.
oh, good. Yeah, because we want the throttle loose. We want the linkage off so I can run it by hand.
I know that was. You get that attached to it.
Now, every other time don't get your hopes up. Because every other time we get like to this moment, it always ends in failure. Hey, I have throttle.
Yeah, I know. I loosened it up for you.
Okay. Well, 5, Are you ready?
I am.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Uno.
Oh. Hold on. Let's try and put a little advance in it. Oh, try it again.
It's dying. Want me to get a different battery?
We don't have any other good batteries, do we?
We got your Suburban, your Jeep,
No.
the Chevy. Start listing
Oddly
things off.
enough, man, how do we connect the one pin? There's a 12-volt one pin for a lift gate that literally should be a 12-volt jumper cable off that semi.
Right?
Damn.
You know?
It made noise like it wanted to run.
Oh, it did. It did that before, yeah. You know when it gets that first pop off and then doesn't pop off again?
I hear it sparking. You must have the key on still, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear it. When I'm turning it, I can hear it sparking under the cab.
Key's off now.
That's okay.
I want to see what the comments are. If I can read them. Oh. We got 5 people and 1 like.
Huh. I wonder if... Well,
That's a bad spot for that.
give me a little bit of the go-go juice.
You need to find a better spot than in my hand. I'm going to actually
Why?
drop that.
You're not going to drop gasoline all over this boat.
All right.
All right, there's go-go juice. Okay, here. I'll just sit right here. It's safe over there. Don't bump it.
Okay.
Go ahead and give her a try. Hold on. It wants to. I heard it try.
We need a little more spin to it.
We need some more spin. We
Yeah.
need more battery.
Listen, it's like 2 bolts and your battery's out of your Suburban.
No, you can't have my Suburban battery.
Jeep.
All right, try that. I don't. Yeah, we are low on power.
Probably at the
We are low on rotational force here. Whatever. I'm excited that it went. Even if it didn't start, it will run.
It better run on the live.
Oh man.
Listen, batteries, I want it to run so
There's a
bad.
semi right there with 100 and something on a alternator. Right there.
Listen, we can do
4,000 4,000 starting watts. Literally right there. We need to connect to this.
I can do some fabrication. I'm not afraid.
Man, if there's
That's a chunk.
you know, see, there's a trailer pin for the 12-volt system on the
Single pin?
lift gate. Yeah, the single pin.
I see it.
Right. But you'd still have to run a ground over here. But if you had like a screwdriver that fit nice and tight in the single pin
Yeah.
and then connected the jumper cables to the single pin, see that?
I know what you're talking about.
see
I
that?
can
All
do
right.
that.
I know, I feel sorry for you guys. So you don't see what I'm talking about. So a single pin, you know. For
You know-
anybody who doesn't watch regularly, there's a single wire with a single pin in the center of it.
Yes.
That he has, right. If you had a screwdriver that fits in that goes straight to the
I
12-volt lug on the batteries.
Oh no, I do. I have.
Well,
perfect.
bring the jumper cable, both sets of those jumper cables with you.
Come on.
And so that single pin goes straight to the 12-volt batteries on the semi. 4,000 amps of starting power. Right there.
There's that one.
I think I'm going to take this right to the starter solenoid. So let's see here. If we get to it. Oh, yeah, we get to it. Just got to make sure we don't touch
Fancy
anything else.
dancy.
I wasn't getting a bunch of sparks. Light show. Okay, that's there. Now we need a ground. It's just about everything on this thing should be grounded here. Like that.
Huh.
What you configuring down there, Junior?
Me?
Hey, you.
Just something to blow us all up. Like normal. Ooh, spark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're hooked up on this end. They'll make sparks.
I know. I just
They'll make sparks.
kind of bumped them there. There.
So right over. Yeah. You might only need one. All you gotta do is get to the single pin and then
Stay apart.
one of those clamps on the exhaust.
Yeah, but
Hey, hey, don't lay the positive on a metal aluminum fuel tank.
I'm not.
You were.
Not.
Kaboom.
Yeah, that's about how that almost went. You want to
What?
hold
No.
this?
No, why would I want to hold it?
I kind of need to go get a screwdriver that I forgot.
Well, why did you need to start with that? There you go. Wonder how that bacon's doing. So anyways, yeah. Right there's the single pin. And that's hooked on, I don't know, like a 4-gauge wire. So
Oh, we got a step now over there.
now why would you grab a square screwdriver? Oh. So I would have went with a round one.
No, because that one fits in there.
Why? Why?
Doesn't want to stay though. Give me a
Hey, connect that and let me see if it works. Just hold it.
I don't want to.
Fine. Just hold it.
There.
Let's see if we got.
Don't shock me.
It ain't gonna shock you. Whoa. You know,
360.
yeah, 360 live cam.
Right?
That's because I don't have that tightened up. Sorry about that, guys. Hey. Oh, it's trying.
You boys, I want to.
You want to be involved?
Yeah.
But you're involved.
No, I'm not.
You're the kid. You're like the boy with the finger in the dike,
Yeah,
keeping
I
the
heard
ship
that
afloat
story.
or whatever.
No, it's keeping the freaking city from flooding.
Well, there's that.
You're killing all the people.
Boy, you guys watch and tell us if this starts.
Oh, they don't
There we
know.
go.
Why can't
Oh,
I say
perfect.
that? Fuel tank.
Camera girl.
No, I gotta get home.
Hey, Abby, why don't you come hold this? Gosh dang it.
It could start.
Oh, it's going to start.
Yeah,
Over my dead
you're
body.
optimistic. You can't run the throttle.
Yeah, you can. If you hook it up, it
Well, yeah, but I
is
wanna
really
hook it up.
smooth. It's really smooth.
Huh.
I want to be involved.
I think we need maybe air. We've put a lot of fuel to that.
Why don't we get Emmett out here?
Yeah, because 2 people on fire is not good enough.
No. So Emmett can hold this and I can help you. That is a lower.
Fine. Aww. Huh.
I don't know why.
Well,
If someone else held this and I could do that and you could get it running because you're.
you know, I don't think we have any starting fluid.
Yeah, we ran out, like 2 weeks ago.
We're out.
Yeah. It's too bad.
It rolls over. We'll take that for the win. Like,
No, I'm going to make something happen.
better battery, starting fluid in a different video, right? In the meantime,
Fine.
why? So you better disconnect what you're doing. Yeah, there you go. Put the single pin away. All right, carb cleaner, yeah, carb cleaner. That would, yeah, carb cleaner.
Yeah, I'm willing to do it.
I think the best thing is to come back to this project with a fully charged battery, a can of starting fluid. Owen, would you please go shut off? Well, here, you take the camera. Old guy's got to get out of the boat.
Right. Let's watch this struggle of humanity.
Oh, yeah, with a booby trap.
Oh.
We were smart enough this time tonight. When we put the spark plugs in, unlike the last person to put spark plugs in, we put never sees on them. So there's that.
Oh, it's covering the poor thing up.
Okay, how about a camera?
Beachcomber outlet.
Oh, okay. When you're done playing Film Star, give me that
Right.
camera.
Here you go.
Would you go shut off the water?
Yep, and accept
Hi, Alex.
disappointment.
You know, it's not. There's nothing disappointing. There's
Well,
hope.
Oh, no,
Hope
it
and
goes,
dreams.
it goes like this. If I was holding that and I was up there starting it, you could have had a lot more control over it and it would have started. I know it would have.
Hey, I'm just happy there's a boat. I'm dinner in a boat finally.
Yeah, I am too, honestly.
Help. Hey, remember, whenever you mumble under breath, the microphone's on. Oh, somebody better kill the volume because we're coming in. Ooh. Just in time. Look at this bacon cam. Oh, yeah.
They're about done. There's two in the back that I added after you guys left. A couple more minutes.
Yeah, now I only got 2 out of 2 people.
Bacon cam.
Those pods actually use them for those in there. It's sandwich.
You take your bacon and I'll put the camera where it's supposed to be.
Why? Well, I don't have a microphone.
Oh, well, I'll get one for you. Owen was wandering around with the other microphone.
I'm coming.
Oh, you're coming?
Yeah.
Well, I'll give Mom my microphone then. And I will take a hiatus. A hiatus. So you can have a mic.
Oh my gosh, he smells like gasoline.
I know. It's like perfume.
Oh. Okay.
You know, I would like to do that. Jump it with the Milfmobile, Dad.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys weren't keeping up on the. Okay, so what I got going here,
No, Kevin.
miraculously.
No.
The greatest thing about homemade bread is uneven slices. So that's what we're working with. I'm throwing some. We're gonna get this going here. We're gonna grilled cheese these instead of in the toaster here. So we're just gonna assemble a couple and throw them in our big pan. It's hot. It's ready. So I gotta put this so I don't walk it off the counter. All right, baby. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we're gonna get some bacon. Nice big slice of bacon.
Tomorrow morning when we wake up, can we go work
Okay.
on it?
Now, I know we're standing in a hallway a mile away from the camera, don't we? That's why it's a wireless microphone.
I know. That's so they can hear it. You want to work on
Tomatoes?
that tomorrow in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Lettuce. We're just gonna throw these in the pan and let them cook.
You guys heard him. You're gonna get some video footage filmed tomorrow of the boat.
I got a little bit of olive oil in here, but we're gonna add just a little bit of butter since it's hot. Just give it that grilled cheesy crustiness for the kitties. Okay, here's one. Go ahead, Owen.
Last comment.
Read it.
I know. That looks delicious.
It was a great pickup line.
No. Shush. Bad memories. Stop it.
He's not in the sharing mood tonight, Kev.
Right.
Came home with a great pickup line this
No.
week that was just made for him, but
It wasn't.
aw, not anymore.
It was in the
We'll
fishing
just-
terms,
In
but
fishing terms.
human terms, it wasn't. Yeah, no.
We'll leave it at that because it's kind of a dirty joke. Or pickup line, I mean. A little bit of bacon here. Excuse me, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
When I'm in the corner, they can see me and I can talk to them.
Oh, well, talk to him.
Exactly. Anyways, I got home from school, and when I'm working on that, so I took the cover all off, got all the boat cushions on the back of the boat, the dog house base I got out of the boat. Anyways, once I got that all off, removed the piece of plastic that we had covering it. I want to see if they got any comments. No. I removed the piece of plastic that was covering it. Then, let's see. Then I talked to Dad for about half an hour. Went up to Brad's, got a battery, came on the way back into town. We stopped at the farm and got the coil and the whatever it's called. Rotor, yeah, the rotor. The distributor with all the wires. And we had brand new spark plugs in it, and the starter was up on the shelf out back outside. So when we got back, he went to bed, but
I got up early.
anyways, I put the starter on first. That was kind of easy knowing I had practice getting big things in small spaces. Alternator like 3 times. You know all the big all there? Gotta get it all up in there. Anyways.
Teenagers.
Teenagers.
Anyways.
Anyways,
What?
I then took the coil and made sure they're the same coils, which they were. Put the coil from the Imperial Force boat on there using the same bracket. I just flipped it around because the first time they had it backwards, so it was rubbing and twisted, and they didn't have it tight.
So stand here and look there, not there.
I don't fine.
They're
They're there.
there.
I know they are.
They're on the TV.
I forgot to turn this back up.
Yeah,
I turned the pan down because it was getting too hot and they weren't up here yet. And then I put them in here. I was wondering why they weren't cooking. It's because I forgot to turn the heat back up. Oh,
Anyways, after I switched the bracket around for the coil and put the coil in there, I had that's kind of funny. I had a little bit of trouble getting the rotor in there because after I primed the engine with it, I was sitting it in there and it wasn't.
So yeah, he had the distributor out, and he took a socket and a
3
Allen
extensions.
head and put it down in the oil pump. And he actually, I was surprised. I didn't know he did that, but because he seen me do it last year. But he primed the oil pump with a drill before we ever messed with that thing, trying to give it the best chance for success. Go ahead.
After I did that, I tried getting it in there and didn't realize, it should be able to go in there anyway, right? Just any way, or does it have to go in a very specific way?
What?
The rotor, when you sit it down in the hole to line the gears up and stuff.
It can go in a specific way on some engines because you might only be able to turn the distributor a little bit. But that little round distributor
Just
has no
spins.
vacuum in it. You're right. So you can turn the cap to whatever position you need.
Except it hits the engine block.
Well,
since it's a little.
right. So that's why you gotta know. Right. You kind of want to like because you can drop that distributor in anywhere. But then you need to know where number one top dead center is so you can position the wires over the rotor so it's in the correct spot. But whatever. He did fine. He got it in there. Freaking sorry. I try to speak loud because I got a mic.
Yeah.
But
You
it
want
was
mine?
good. No. He did fine. It went in there, everything. So I come out, but he didn't know. Are the points any good? Because that's a points ignition.
Yeah.
So we had to check and make sure.
Well, okay, so I took sandpaper and cleaned them all up.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I cleaned all the points up and everything.
Oh,
And the little thing that makes the gap and spark, and yeah.
good job.
You're welcome.
Did it make a spark?
I felt it 4 times, yeah. Because I felt it in this hand, I went, oh, and I caught it in this hand, I went to do.
Well, 'cause I told him I didn't know he cleaned them. I didn't know any of that. It's the first time I heard about it. So I got out there. I'm thinking, well, there's 2 20 or 30-year-old distributors. I wonder if they make spark, because the points usually got to be sanded and cleaned.
Like I did.
He didn't tell me that. It says, grab that coil wire and stick a plug in it. Well, he was fiddling with it. I just bumped the key to see if we give him a poke to see if there's
No,
anything
it gave me
there.
4.
Well, you didn't tell me you cleaned it. No wonder you got such a good poke. Good job, Owen.
Yeah.
You're a victim of your own success.
I know.
It did too. It's a good thing we didn't have the camera roll. That would be
Aw.
child cruelty.
Right.
He got a poke.
Well, there you go.
I didn't know you cleaned it. That's funny.
Yeah, I got a little piece of sandpaper and cleaned the top of it off. That was
Real
all
good
black,
spot,
and yeah, I got everywhere with that sandpaper.
In between the
There
2
you go.
points.
Yep, that open up and close. Yep. Yeah, I cleaned it good.
Good job.
Well, I gotta
You
get-
look like it.
Yeah.
That's funny. Good job. Well, now, did you learn? Do you understand how you got to time an engine?
Yeah.
And how you got
And
to
advance and retard. Yeah.
Right. And the spark is supposed to be somewhere before top dead center, 6 degrees, 8 degrees, 12 degrees.
Because it
But
has to.
Right, because as the piston's coming up, it fires right just at the top, just before the top to build the compression to push down on it. That being said, that's why first I retarded the timing past where I knew top dead center was to roll it, and then I brung the time again looking for it to fire.
Yeah.
And the moral to the story is the rings could still be stuck. There could be a bunch of stuff going on. We might not be getting enough compression to actually, we're not getting enough compression to really light it off. Plus with an on-tuned, on-clean carburetor, blah, blah, blah. But what we might have to do tomorrow is actually drop a little bit of 90 weight gear lube in each one of the cylinders to give it a hydraulic seal to build enough compression for that engine to actually pop off and run. Because then it'll build real good cylinder pressure, and the more cylinder pressure, the more potent explosion when it lights. So that's probably where we're at. That's why we didn't really spend dead battery and not a lot of juice to roll it over. And
You should have seen us.
that's something
Screwdriver.
to mess with, and then I can edit down and make a nice 15-minute video of it starting versus we'll probably be out there 2-3 hours screwing around with it.
Well, I might not wake up and just kind of do what you
Pretty good.
explain.
Say hi to Kevin's mom. Kevin said she's
Oh, hi.
watching.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Mom.
Yep.
Nice. Oh. So there, that officially starts dinner and a boat season.
Finally.
Fine.
All it took
It
was
seemed
me
like-
coming home and working on a boat.
It seemed like forever. This winter went so long. It felt like.
Well, it's because of
We didn't-
trucking.
Right,
trucking,
and no
trucking.
fishing and no skiing and
Yes, I turned
Yeah.
off the hose. It ain't pouring water anymore.
Good. Good job.
okay, well, I didn't get them. It wasn't quite as hot as I wanted it when I started cooking them, but I don't want to heat them up like super much because you don't want like hot mayonnaise. You just want them
Toasted.
toasted. So you want one then? Because when I started, you didn't want one.
I would go for one.
Okay.
Or half
Oh,
of
see,
one.
like that.
Yeah, look. There's.
It's getting hotter.
Yes.
I'll put this one over.
So,
get another one
since
going.
Kevin's mom is watching, the backstory on the boat you seen us on in the beginning is
Yeah.
that's a boat, a free boat that was given to us.
That's the free boat.
The free boat.
We
Well-
got that when an old guy mistook us for a boat junkyard guy. And we went, and his brother went, well, hey, we like boats.
Right?
As, you know, there was a bunch of boats that we
Oh,
had.
I mean, give it to the working man here.
Anyways, his brother, Justin, got a big, 32-foot Trojan?
Yeah.
30 or 32-foot Trojan. Really nice.
What we
Cleaned
got
up.
running?
Oh, yeah, didn't it get down like to 600 RPMs or something like that?
That one runs good. Yeah.
Yeah, that one runs really good. 2 Chrysler 300s in it.
No.
No?
No. 318s.
318s, that was close. 2 318s. What?
If you say you're close, you go with it. I'm just okay.
I don't know.
This side's getting really hot.
I'm
I can tell by
trying
the
to-
smoke.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
all I can do is turn it down a little bit. I'm getting the last one in there.
This
So.
side, not that side.
Well, I don't want to put that over there and burn it. I'm gonna pull that out in like 2 seconds here.
Okay, but okay. There you go. Now I'm happy.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, you turn down the other side. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's great.
Whatever.
That side's not gonna burn, but
Whatever.
the side's still going up in smoke.
You see my uneven sliced bread?
Nah, nobody cares.
I was just laughing because I had it stacked over there like a loaf, but it was all cut, and it's going like this, and like this, and like this. And I'm like, man, I got to get better at that.
They make a machine for that, I'm sure.
They do. Oh.
Anyways, when we got the 2 free boats, that Beachcomber came with the one. Now that one was, you know, as you see, a lot worse condition than the Trojan were. So we went, well, hell, we'll take that one. And we took that one, and when we got it, we had carpenter ants living in it.
Oh, lordy.
And we took some of our poison that our
That's
buddy
really nice.
Zach gave us, and we sprayed it around and killed all the carpenter ants off.
Well, kind of. We sucked them up into the shop vac first.
Yeah, we did that.
They got to go for a ride.
Uh-huh.
It's like Dorothy in the Land of Oz there.
Anyways, after the carpenter ants all got cleaned out, Mom and Abby, I think, cleaned up the inside really nice. So the inside of it's really nice. The floor is a little soft, like when I'm standing in it, like my head almost hits the ceiling in it. So, but when I'm standing in it, you just feel it very lightly. It just kind of lightly bows. Other than that, it's pretty sturdy. It has a stove, a fridge, a toilet. The toilet's not in it, but it has a bathroom area. Then it has, you know, the V-berth where you go to bed, and it has a table that goes out in the center of it. Then the cushions pull out and create a little couch seating around the table with the 2 front seats. And then there's a hatch up over the V-berth so you can get on the front of it.
That one I got a little skimpy on the lettuce, but oh well.
That boat is 20 pounds a boat and a 10-pound boat.
Yeah, it is.
They just tried to make a 30-foot boat and a 20.
Watch out, guys.
That's essentially what they did.
just gonna burn this one so hot, so bad. Oh well, there we go.
Where's the rest of the troops? you
We're
hungry?
doing homework or something. I don't know.
There are BLTs out here, tell them.
There's another one.
Yeah. Because I literally took the old one, and when I had the cap off, I seen now it's a little bit black. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna clean that up. And I just took sandpaper, cleaned that one up so it was shiny, and then cleaned in between the things, and cleaned the whole cap up and everything.
That's yours. You just
BLT,
give it a
boat
minute.
lighting tonight.
Right?
No, I got a plate already because I'm gonna take it over here and cut it.
You might want to turn that down more.
I already did. Just not gonna let it sit too long.
You could put this back burner right on low.
Oh, I'd probably turn it right off, honestly.
You look hungry. Here, we have half one. We have half mine though.
Big cut it.
Owen will eat the other half.
Maybe.
Owen's usually, oh, give it to me, I'll have extra all the time. All right. Yeah. I thought I cleared the oven, but the light's still on, so I'm not sure.
All right.
Look at my battle wounds on my hand. 22.
You weren't there, Abby. No, you weren't there.
Oh,
Perfect. Look at that.
am I close enough to him to be in the shot?
Yeah.
You are very much in the
So
shot.
I mean, technically, I should be over here since you have the microphone there, buddy.
I
That way
know.
they can hear me. Right.
Just let it set for a minute because it's super hot right out of
The
that
only thing I
pan.
want is one of those pieces of smoked bacon.
What about me?
Hey, you got a whole BLT right here.
You're good.
Thanks, buddy.
They're a little bit on the done side,
Dude, they're perfect.
but I like it crunchy
They are perfect.
more than I like it chewy.
I just.
How much bacon we got left? 13 pounds now?
What was it, 15 pounds of bacon?
15 pounds. I think, how did they set it up? So it's like a pound a sheet when you pull it out? So it's like
Probably. I've used 3 sheets, so we probably got like 12 pounds of bacon still.
Wow.
Yep.
Let's see, what else could BLT stand for? Boat?
Lighting.
I said
Boat lighting tonight.
I said boat lighting tonight already. It's like moonlighting tonight, boat lighting tonight.
Right.
Boat
Boat-loving tourists.
lover and tourist.
No, well, loving.
What is that?
I'm full.
Boat lovers tonight welcomes. Boat lovers tonight brings to you dinner in a boat. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yep.
So,
I felt that.
dummy, that's in a smoking hot pan.
I was fine.
Uh-huh. If that was an IQ test, you failed.
No, that is so fun.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's okay. My phone's lagging.
My head is like.
Dude, we're just that fast. We're that far ahead of that video.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
I know I turned it down just a little bit when you guys first came in because then you don't have to talk over it. But I don't know if they can hear it now.
I turned it down 2 or 3 times.
Did you?
But now it's to the jazz section.
Right?
There we go. Like if I had theme music that just kind of played in my head, that's kind of there.
Yeah.
Please do not read the comment section at this point.
There's nothing. You're good.
No, but there might be.
There might be.
Oh. It will run. It
Good.
will run.
Tonight.
Good.
No.
Oh.
They ain't got school tomorrow. And you had a nap.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is if he stays up late
Dude, I wasn't
tonight,
joking. You can have the other half of my sandwich.
I'll take the bacon for you.
No,
you gotta eat
don't
the
you
whole
take
sandwich.
it apart. You eat the whole thing.
You don't want to.
You want me to cut that in half?
Cut that in half.
And then
What's
if they
split?
want, you get your dirty fingers off with the half if you're not
Oh,
going
now
to
he's
eat it.
now he wants
Now
it.
he's eating
Now
it.
No. No, I really didn't want half. It rolls over.
Yeah.
Man, we had a better battery.
It lit a couple times, and you know how when it
I'm
lights
surprised the
and
semi
spins?
didn't really start it up for you. That's a lot of battery on that semi.
Well, yeah, but we
You just
didn't have like
hooked up
good.
for the 4. Oh.
We don't have like really good jumper cables.
Oh.
Got pretty, bad ones.
Although at this point,
Man, didn't we just have buy a new set just 2 years ago or
There's a
something?
bunch of cheap sets.
Some
out
floating
there.
around right up here. Some
Yeah,
good sets.
yeah.
No,
Good jumper cables cost more than $25. Alright, good jumper cables cost $100 or $200. Those $12 jumper cables are not
not
good
good.
jumper cables.
Gotcha.
They're about as good as the cord on the vacuum cleaner. Right.
Gotcha.
But what would be really cool is to take that single pin that actually is hooked up to a good lug and everything and directly to the batteries,
Yeah.
and then take a set of jumper cables and take the one clamp off and put a fitting on there to plug the single pin in.
right?
So you plug in that single pin and then put the ground clamp on the truck. And then when you have to open the battery box, and you actually would have the jumper cable. It's not
Gotcha.
the greatest jumper cable, but it's not a bad jumper cable.
Right.
It did spin over when we had
Turn the water off.
Junior here with the spark, or with
With a
the
screwdriver in it, with the
Screwdriver.
clamp
I've seen
to
that
it,
vaguely.
kind of.
yeah. When we had this, when he had that and the clamp on there, and it helped, but it just the battery's not good.
No, what happened is,
I know I'm not looking at.
I know, we're not conversating with them.
what happened is, I got outside the boat, so I couldn't hold the key while he messed with the freaking carburetor.
Yeah.
So we just turned the key and just let it roll.
And then you just sat here and watched us on the video and didn't come help as we were on the struggle bus pedaling our asses off.
Well, I said we should get Emma, but
Were we
I
entertained?
did send Emmett out. I was cutting bread and stuff, so I mean, I had my own job.
You did your job better than we did our job. It
oh,
tasted good.
I don't know.
I did my job
I heard it
pretty
roll over, so
It'll run.
that's good.
Yes.
I know my neighbors are disappointed that it didn't fire up at 10:30 at night. It's like a letdown to them.
No, I know. You're just waiting for me to stand back there behind the exhaust of the back of the boat and wait for it to go bang Again.
at midnight.
at midnight.
We were on our way. We poured a lot of gasoline in it. See a big old 6-foot flame shoot
Right.
off the stern drive.
They did that to me. We didn't catch it in the video. We caught the noise a little bit, but on the Pinion, I was standing in front of the muffler, or the exhaust, not the
In
muffler.
between both of them, so
Yeah.
it just kind of
One
went
on
boom.
each side, and they fired it off, and it just backfired, and it was
It didn't
so
backfire.
loud.
It's not a backfire. A
Well, what did
backfire is when it comes
up
Up
to
and
the carburetor.
Mhm.
This was just,
It went right out.
igniting
Right
all the
out.
leftover fumes.
it was clearing its throat so it could run.
Exactly.
I couldn't hear for like 10 minutes. It was loud, and it was midnight.
6 foot fireball at the back of the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 foot fireball.
Yeah, I was
Not
lucky.
on camera, but it was there.
I was lucky I didn't catch my pants on fire or something. I literally was right between them. Yeah.
Well, and part of that is that boat's got the engine up in the middle, so it's got a nice 12-foot of
60.
exhaust pipe to fill up with
I know.
gasoline vapor, you know.
Yeah.
And we were just pouring gas in that thing that night.
I remember.
That was
We're gonna send it to the moon.
It's kind of like in those cartoons with Wile E. Coyote and stuff where things explode and he just shoots up. It felt like that. My soul left my body for like 2 seconds.
And all we heard was, ow!
Exactly. After that, the camera kind of went, ow.
Yeah.
It was funny.
No.
This is only because you didn't know if you died or not.
Yeah.
Because that moment of
You're in
clarity
shock.
where you take, oh,
I'm still
I'm
here.
still here.
Right.
That moment of relief.
No. So there was that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Good job. Nope. No, we're making progress.
I made a ton of progress today.
Slow and
You
steady
did.
wins the race.
Right now. If we had a good battery, I'd drop a little 90 weight oil in there and it'd run.
Well, do we got some?
Because that
anyway?
90, oh yeah, I got tons of gear lube back there.
Well, can't we put some in tonight and then go out tomorrow?
Well, you want to put it in right before you go to start it.
So it has all that in there to fill all the little.
Right, because it's got that 90 weight's gonna go around that piston and close that gap as it comes up and down, and that'll bring your cylinder pressure up real high.
And a little bit of pressure.
That old red truck, the farm truck, there's videos of that.
Yeah.
But the farm truck would not run when we got it. And
I remember that.
I know you're. There we go. The farm truck would not run when we got it. And so, well, it was before we even got it. My buddy, they had ethered it to death. Just gave it a ton of ether. They dried the cylinders all out. Might have had some stuck rings. It wouldn't build enough compression to run. It only built like 70, 80 pounds of compression. Cylinders just dried right out, dry sliding. So they couldn't get it running. Like they messed with it. Couldn't get it running. So I went over. I said, I ain't ever seen a Chevy small block that was in one piece that couldn't get to run.
Right.
And so I went over there with a big syringe and put 90 weight in each one of the cylinders.
That's what you did to my
About
Mustang.
40 cc's. right. Yeah, that's what we did that. When we dry seasoned the Mustang, we did that.
Yeah.
But that was for a different reason. That was just to lube it back up so we didn't damage it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went over there, put 90 weight in each of the cylinders, and then rolled it a little bit so it coats the cylinders. Well, shit. Now you got 150 pounds of compression per stroke. That thing fired right up.
Yeah.
You know, and then once it's running, it's going fast enough. Even as the oil gets blowed out, you know, it's running fast enough to keep running, building up pressure. And then you just hope that when the heat gets into the pistons and everything, the rings will release, seat up to the cylinder walls, and the problem's over.
Exactly.
Which
And
is
then-
what we're going to hope for, because I'm sure those piston rings are, well, they were
Yeah.
rusted to the engine. So, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's going to need a little bit of love. Is anybody on there? No.
3 people.
No. But anyways, so that's where we're at with that. Thanks for coming along for another adventure. Let the boating adventures begin.
I know, I kicked it off.
Right. At some point, instead of dinner and a boat,
Dinner on a boat.
dinner on a boat.
You know, I bet you Stacy's gonna be the first boat we have dinner on. I think that's gonna get done quick enough. I hope so.
Oh, I mean, there's a bunch of. It's how much do you want to work on that boat?
Every day.
Oh, I don't think there's that much wrong with it. I think it might
Oh,
be a
no.
little low on fluid.
Nope. The engine oil is full.
For the stern drive.
Oh yeah, that is
'Cause I had
because
to-
it was tilted. Like the little box that says fill was tilted, and it was like not even halfway full of fluid.
Right, because when you went and pressed it for the stern drive to go
It
down,
just ran air.
I had to push it.
Yeah.
That's how I got down with it. I don't know, you didn't see. I was pushing it down. I pushed the stern drive down.
Yeah.
To get it into the down position, but you need a full stern drive service kit.
Yeah, to redo everything.
Right, because that's going to need water pump, bellows, shift cable, all the goodies and everything in that stern drive. I haven't ordered it because there's no point in ordering it until the motor's running decent. There's just no point. I mean, if the,
Well, I mean, I made something happen tonight, like I said.
oh, dude, that's the closest that's come to running.
Since we got it.
Right, it's there. It will run.
Oh yeah, I know.
It
We
will
just
run.
need a better battery.
Right. Better battery, more compression, a little bit of yeah.
I did it.
You will. Right. Well, and like I said, once it runs,
The rings will.
well, the other thing you probably should do, we probably should pull the carburetor on it. And clean
That's
it.
what I was gonna do tonight
Probably-
before I went to bed.
Whatever. We probably should clean the carburetor, and then the other thing is probably pull the fuel line off that's going up to the old fuel tank because that boat hasn't been on the water in 20 years. or
Yeah,
whatever.
20 years, 30 years.
Right.
I see where you're
We
going.
probably don't want to pull the turpentine out of the fuel tank
How do we
into
want
the
to?
carburetor.
How do we want to empty it? Isn't that under the bed, the V-berth?
Pump
That
it.
is up in the Beavers.
Pump it.
I don't like the V-berth.
Siphon it.
Into what? I mean, isn't that tank pretty big?
It's probably, I think that's a 40 or 60 gallon tank up there. That's a good sized tank.
Bigger than a
But it's probably not full.
Oh, I don't think it would be.
And that being said, probably a plastic barrel. And just pump it into a plastic barrel
Yeah.
and then, something will happen to it. Fire starter. Right. But anyways, in the meantime, pull the suction off the fuel pump going to the tank, put a little short hose on there.
And do a gas
and do a
can.
gas can and run it on a gas can on fresh fuel.
Yeah, that's.
And because it'll run on a gallon of gas for a half hour or something out there. And because once you get it running, you're gonna want to run it
And get everything moving and
and
warm.
hot
and,
because you
yeah.
want so those rings to release from the piston and seat up
And whatever water's in it, if there is any, evaporate out.
Yep. I don't think so.
I don't think there's any in it because when I checked the oil, it was golden.
Nice.
Fresh, brand new oil. Nice and golden colored.
Yeah, and an engine that's at seas for 2 years.
Right.
And, I mean, it wasn't nothing we did. It just, we couldn't get the spark plugs out to put the oil in. In the end, when we did get out the spark plugs, and that's in the video from last year, I think we broke off 3 of them.
And only one came out, and that was even a struggle without
Right.
breaking it.
We did never sees
The
new
4
spark-
brand new.
The new spark plugs all have never sees on them going in, so that should prevent that. And with that,
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Technically.
You know what? Technically, I got 1 minute too, and mine's not even digital. Hey,
I've already scratched
you
this
want
one
to
off
tell them
quite
the
a
best fishing pickup line you've ever
bit.
heard?
No.
No, you're still not going with that?
YouTube channel, buddy. Yeah, YouTube channel.
What?
I'm good.
You don't want to be famous?
Yeah, I don't want to be famous.
That's not for that.
I don't wanna be
That's not what you
famous.
want? Best pickup line you ever heard?
Nope, no, it ain't.
Yeah.
It was in fishing theory, but in human theory, no.
Huh? Yeah, not what you thought it meant. That's okay. That happens a lot in life.
Yeah. It means two things, at least.
Everything means something else.
Come on, Margie, move.
There's always a dual meaning to everything.
Puppy.
With that, good night, everybody. You're gonna push my buttons.
Do
Hey.
that every day.
You do that sometimes.
This one's hard because
It's just
You just push one of the cracks or whatever. Just push
Right.
something. We love you guys.
See you
Have a good
next
night.
Friday.
See you next Friday. Bye bye. Did you get it? Figured
sure
out?
you want to stop straight.
Yes.
Okay.